Okay, so in part 7, we're going to create a function for good object and bad object. And so, and use those in our script. And I'm going to show you how to do it for one of the objects, so just the good object, and then you'll be able to do it for both good and bad objects. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you know which blocks you're going to use to define good object. And there's a table in your packet to help you figure that out. We're definitely going to use the change score, but I'm also going to have it play a sound and maybe change the color effect. So to get started with making a function again, we go to the More Blocks menu, click Make a Block. We're going to do this one for good object. Click OK. And here's my define hat block. So now, because I'm doing the good object, I'm going to go ahead and my orange is my good object. I'm going to take change score by +1 out of my if then conditional. And ultimately, I'm going to put my good object block inside if touching orange then. So I'm going to change score by 1. I'm also going to play a sound, just a pop sound, and I'm going to change my color effect by 25, and I'm going to do that actually really rapidly. Okay, so I've just defined good object, and now I'm going to go ahead and use this function inside my if then conditional. And we can go ahead and test it out and see if it works. Looks good. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go back and make one for good object and bad object. Remember, you're going to take the change score by -1 out of your if then conditional and add it to your function. This is really great if you're going to do multiple levels, because you're going to use the good and bad objects for each of your different if then conditionals for the different levels. So have fun, and excited to see what you create.